Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mishmas Day 2. I'm enjoying the roasted hazelnut coffee. It's good. It tastes like hazelnuts. I actually really appreciate coffee that's actually infused with the flavor instead of coffee and then adding syrup to create the flavor because I'm allergic to nuts, so I can't usually have hazelnuts. I'm sure there's probably not real hazelnuts in like that syrup that they use at like Starbucks or whatever, but I just don't want to take the chance. So when it's in the coffee, when it's actually like infused with the coffee and then brewed, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's really nice. It's really nice. I love the smell of roasted hazelnuts. Oh, hazelnut desserts, hazelnut coffees, hazelnut drinks. And there is actually a little bit of flavor. I thought it was just gonna be aromatic, but there is actually a little bit of like a hazelnut flavor in here. Really nice. I'm gonna enjoy some breakfast. I'm just eating some scrambled eggs. Let's open up these advent calendars, and then I've got a fun video for you today.
All right, everyone, day 2 for Joe Malone. Let's see. Here was 1. Where is 2? Here we go. Over here, I think I see a little votive. Oh, a little peony and blush suede. This is one of my favorite floral fragrances. Oh, amazing. Okay, day 2 with the teak. Let's see. Oh, it's right up here. We've got the EDP of Oh Rose. Such a beautiful light rose fragrance. I love the diptyque fragrances. Comes with a little spritzer on top. These are great for travel. Yeah, and their rose is so great. If you want something like light and fresh, this is such a good one.
Today, we're gonna be talking about jewelry. I have a mess of a jewelry pile that I've been wanting to organize, meaning to organize, and I had like different thoughts for my spare room, which is now like an extra guest room. That was going to be sort of like my like extension of my closet. I was going to have like a big or 2 or 3 big jewelry drawers, a drawer for my sunglasses. I was gonna have like a whole perfume display, but I thought that room could be better kind of utilized as a spare bedroom slash, you know, some like spillover stuff. So I do have some of my extra like handbags over there, but there was no room really to design like jewelry drawers, and it would be very weird to have that stuff in there while I had guests in there. Like overflow handbags was fine, but I didn't want to have to go into that room while a guest is staying in there to like grab things. So anyway, that never happened. Long story short, that never happened. And so I have this extra drawer. It's actually open right behind me here. I've had this extra drawer underneath my sweater shelf, which is a mess. And we put in outlets into this drawer. And I thought, wouldn't that be great? We'll have a drawer in our closet where we can like charge up our stuff. It'll be out of the way. It'll be in a drawer, you know, it'll be out of the way. It'll be hidden. But the reality is, and I just really didn't think it through, is like we never are without our devices really that need to be charged up, or we're not going to be charging them here essentially. So this drawer just sort of ended up being like, I don't know, we had some rechargeable items in there, but it was like a graveyard. They just kind of went there to die. And then like my husband had his like collar stays in there. Like it just ended up being like graveyard, junkyard. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna turn this drawer into a jewelry drawer. My husband was fine with that because like I said, it just ended up being a junk drawer. So I got a bunch of organizers off of Amazon. Hopefully they work. I haven't even opened them up yet. If they don't work, this is gonna be a very short video. Just kidding. Hopefully they work. I measured the drawer. I, you know, looked up the measurements of these trays, so they should work. But just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, I got a bunch of these like velvet lined trays. So I got 4 sets of 4. So one tray looks like this, and then one looks like this. It's got like hooks for necklaces. One looks like this, just divided up, and then one has like bigger divisions. So I got 4 of those, and I figured I'll just line them up in the drawer. So that's what we're gonna do today. I cannot wait to get all of this jewelry off of my ledge here. I'm gonna turn you around. This is very, very embarrassing. The state of my jewelry is very, very embarrassing, but I'm going to show you. It just looks crazy back here. I got this bowl when I was in Milan. I've started throwing things in there. I got this thing a while ago, and it's actually been very helpful to kind of just hold my chains and get them out of the way. But this is from, I think, Bobbi Brown. Yeah, this was from Bobbi Brown. I have a face mask here. I still have like a bunch of jewelry in those boxes. Like I would really like to get them all out as much as I can and organized. So that is the current state. And while it's really convenient because it's all hanging out there, I literally just get ready. I just pick some stuff up. I throw it on. It's usually my Lucifer Veronestis jewelry and I go about my day, but it really is unsightly. It gets dusty in there. I haven't lost anything, but I feel like I'm pressing my luck there. So I'm excited to do this, and I'm even more excited to share with you my latest Lucifer Veronestis piece. I'm gonna open it up with you guys. I talked to Luna about this, but I don't know what the final piece looks like. I'm so excited. If you guys caught our last live, we talked about pearls. So just to give you a little teaser, we talked about pearls, and I just love pearls. And I love pearls because of Luna, because of her work, her jewelry work. Her pearls are like magnificent. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I said this on the live stream, but I'll reiterate here. Before I came across Luna's work and her work, especially with pearls, I don't know, I kind of always associated pearls with very traditional jewelry styles, very traditional looks. It was always kind of like a string of pearls or like a little pearl stud earring, and that's just not very me. And I like things that have more of an organic shape. And that's not to say I never came across like a freshwater pearl or something before Luna, but nothing ever caught my eye. Nothing ever caught my eye. And when I saw Luna's work, I absolutely fell in love with pearls. So, oh, before I open this, I want to mention, so we had a coupon code, Michele10, for 10% off everything. It ended November 30th. So now that we're in the month of December, Luna came up with a great idea because all of her pieces are one of a kind and all of them are handmade. And so if you're to put an order, like a specific order in with her, like I want this, this ring with this kind of gold in this stone, whatever, it would take at least like 4 weeks, maybe up to 6 weeks or whatever, kind of depending. But around 4 weeks, which I think is so fast. When I think about like having to actually like mold and create and get it cast in gold, and then there's a whole process once it comes back from the goldsmith. Anyway, there's a bit of a lead time is my point. And now that it's December and the holidays are really fast approaching, Luna does have some stock. She has some ready to ship items, just, as you guys have seen in her studio. She has loaded it all up on her site. So she'd like to offer 10% off of those ready-made pieces. So Michele10 will get you 10% off ready-made pieces on her site, and that's good for the month of December. Now, she wanted me to mention to you that if you do want them before the holidays, try and get your order in before December 8th. That's pretty much the cutoff. She can't ever really guarantee because, she's not the shipper. She doesn't run DHL or FedEx or UPS. She cannot guarantee that. But you will have a very good chance of getting your piece before the holidays if you get your order in before December 8th. So I want to mention that to you. Again, Michele10, 10% off, ready-made, one-of-a-kind jewelry. Everyone out there who's kind of gearing up to get their first Luna piece, so many of you do reach out to me when you get your first piece from her. You're so excited. You shoot all these pictures of the pieces for me. I love it so much. If you guys ever feel comfortable doing that, please, please shoot me a message. DM me on Instagram. My email is on Instagram. You can always email me, shoot me a message. I'm so thrilled to see those pictures. I'm thrilled to read your emails. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. But let's open this up. Oh, Luna put a little card in here. Dear Michele, thank you for being a beautiful example of a woman. And right back at you, Luna. Luna is an incredible woman. So strong, so creative, and there's something about Luna's energy, and I think I've said this to her in person, but she's this perfect balance, and this is something I always kind of strive for, but this kind of perfect balance of yin and yang, and the masculine and the feminine, and the light and the dark, and the sun and the moon. Like, she just is this really, really interesting balance of those things. I don't find her to be like a full mix of those things, but I feel like she balances two opposing elements like really, really well in everything, in like the way she dresses, her work, the way she speaks, like what she's interested in. I just adore her. Anyway, and it really comes out in her pieces. All right, enough. Let me show you what she sent me. And look, oh, holiday ribbon. You guys can probably guess what this is if you did see that last live stream. And if you want to guess down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Either you think I got, or what I should have gotten, or what you think Luna sent me. But let's see. I mean, the shape of the box is kind of a tip off. Let's see what's in here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you guys see? Oh my God. Oh, you guys. This is absolutely stunning. So, so beautiful. Wow. So these are Tahitian pearls. 18 karat rose gold. Look at how gorgeous these pearls are. Look at these subtle shades of gold and gray and silver. I don't think I've ever seen pearls this beautiful. And this one that's caged is a Keshi pearl. Oh, look at this one. My God. I love that. Love, love, love that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Wow. What a way to start off the holiday season with this. Holy smokes. Okay, let me put this on. God, this is stunning. Is this not incredible? Absolutely gorgeous. And this clasp is so cool. I've mentioned this before. I think it's worth mentioning again. Luna makes all of her closures and everything. I mean, every single part of every single piece of her jewelry is handmade and hand designed. And it's stunning. It's stunning. Even the clasp is really, really gorgeous. Oh my God, I love that. I love this so, so much. Luna, thank you. Thank you for this. Yeah, what a way to start off the holiday season. Oh, thank you, Luna. Thank you so, so much. Okay, now to organize my jewelry, now to get to the down and dirty. So, like I said, I have 4 sets of these trays. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna organize all my jewelry into these trays, and then I'm gonna put them into the drawer. And so I can kind of put my most worn on top and then kind of prioritize them that way. So I need a big space to do this, to kind of lay everything out, which of course I don't have because my jewelry is taking up half of this countertop that I have in my closet. I'm gonna usurp my husband's side. As I'm laying out these trays, I do want to mention that, of course, I was talking to my husband about this, and eventually, probably sooner rather than later, we're actually gonna get one of those safes that fits into the drawer that you can like put in either your thumbprint or something, or like a code, and then the whole thing like lifts up, but it's like an in-drawer safe. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that eventually. This is sort of just, you know, to organize my jewelry, to kind of get it out of the way. It's like a nice starting point, but eventually, probably when the holidays die down, we're gonna get like an in-drawer safe for everything.
guys, I have all of the trays arranged in here the way I think I like them. Of course, I can move them around if I find that it's difficult to navigate, but I had a little extra room, so I decided to leave some space in the middle here, and I put some jewelry boxes in here. This is the Dean Davidson one that I like to travel with. This is the one from Ideal that they just sent me. I'm sure I'll be traveling with that one very soon. And then I have some bangles in here. These don't really fit that well in the trays because they're so tall. So this is from Alexis Bitar. This one is from Orium, I believe. And then I've got my Chanel brooch here. I have that sitting on top of my Lisa Eldridge. And this guy, this is actually a cuff that I don't wear often, but this is an Hermes like dog collar cuff, the black on black. And I've just got that tucked right in here. So what I've done with the trays is I have basically layered them the like on top of like. So all of the small compartment trays I have all over here, all the way on the left. And then these with the rings I have over here. So I know, like, if I'm looking for something and I know it's in a specific tray, I'll know where to go because this is like 4 levels deep. So anyway, let me start with my collection over here. So what I've tried to do is just put all of my fine jewelry together and then kind of like my most worn costume jewelry together. So I have a bunch of my Stephanie Windsor 14 karat gold hoops. She sent me 3 sizes, so large, medium, and small, which is so amazing. I love these hoops. They're very light, they're hollow, but they are solid 14 karat gold. And then I have my Ideal pieces here. So I have the little swoopy things. I have the studs in here. Ideal is great for like modular jewelry if you're into that. And then I have my Oh So Precious, absolute favorite, Lucifer earrings here. So I've got my diamond hoops. I've got my Baroque pearls. Got my pearl hoops, and then my brown sapphire drops. And then here I've got my earrings from my jewelry line from 1,000 years ago. This is from Ippolita. This is a citrine. And then this is from a designer, gosh, I can't remember the name, but I bought this at Neiman Marcus. They were having a trunk show, and I just really liked this shape. You guys obviously can tell that I just like these drops, drop earrings. I just think they're really easy to wear, and I think they go from like day to night really easily. Anyway, this is Stephanie. If I can remember and find it, I'll put it down below in the description box. But this is, I believe, 18 karat gold. And then that's mother of pearl. And then these were a gift from a company. And again, I can't remember the name, but these are hoops that are chain link. Aren't those cool? And these are 14 karat gold as well. And then this is from my jewelry line, again from like 1,000 years ago. So these are 14 karat gold diamond with pearl drops. And then, let's see, and then the rest of these are basically costume jewelry. These are all Dean Davidson hoops. Oh, these are actually 14 karat rose gold with black diamonds. These are from my jewelry line, again, from a very long time ago. And Dean Davidson hoops. These are the Dune Huggy hoops. These are the Soul Huggy hoops. And then more Huggies from Dean Davidson. Then I've got my Chanel pearl hoops. I've got my Fendi hoops. And then these are Hermes hoops. So they've got the lock on them. And then they have this leather piece that you can take on and off. This is actually very modular too. You can take all these pieces off. I don't know if they still have these. I bought these online. I was just like on their website and I saw these and I really like them. So got that. So that's this first tray here. I guess I'll go across, and then down are more of like my costume pieces that I think I can just kind of fly through Okay, so here I've got all of my fine jewelry rings. You'll recognize all of these Lucifer pieces. So my diamond bands, my chevalier ring, my moonstone ring, my brown sapphire ring, my kunzite ring. This is a ring that was my grandmother's. And these are some rings that actually a very good friend of mine in New York, she was taking a jewelry making class and she made these for me. We actually went to the diamond district and picked out 5 little diamonds. So these stack one on top of the other, and this is 14 karat gold. She was so sweet to make these for me. She was just, yeah, she's such a good friend, and then she was just like working on her craft, and so she made those. Anyway, this is a gift from my aunt. And then more of my Lucifer rings. This is the black gold with the diamonds. Luna sent this to me for my 50th birthday. My other Lucifer ring. And then here's my, it's like a tennis bracelet, soft ring from Luna. And this ring is from Lean Veeb. She's a jeweler based out of, I think, Copenhagen. Yes, Copenhagen. I actually reached out to her when I was going to be in Copenhagen earlier this year, and she was actually going to be in the States. I think she was doing a trunk show, so we missed each other. But she purchases these hand-carved pearls from a Japanese sculptor, or artist, I should say, and she implements them into her rings. And when I left my last 9-to-5 job and started doing YouTube full time, I wanted to commemorate it, and so I bought myself this ring. Isn't it gorgeous? I love this ring. And then these are some soft chain rings from Stephanie Windsor. Aren't these cool? I've got my beautiful pearl bracelet here. I've got my pearl drop here. These are all from Lucifer, Luna. This was from my jewelry collection, this pearl bracelet. Oh, and here's another Luna / Lucifer bracelet. So cool. This is costume jewelry. This is an Hermes necklace. I got this at the airport, I think in London. I thought this was so cool. They said these were like on their trunks. These are the hinges. So they added the leather pieces, obviously, and then put it on a chain. And then this is a Chanel chain that I got many years ago. I liked the fact that these stones were like gray and brown. They were really pretty. Okay, moving over. So here are my chains. These are all of my Lucifer chains. I'm sure you recognize them. Another Lucifer necklace. And then these are all, actually not this one. Hold on. These 2 are actually from my jewelry line, and then these 2 are from Stephanie Windsor. Yeah. So these are all like varying lengths, but they're all 14 karat gold. And all of Luna's pieces, not these 2, and then this clasp on here, these are all 18 karat rose gold, and then this is rhodium plated sterling silver. And then over here, I just have all of my Hermes bracelets, the click clack bracelets, and then 2 of these like double wrap leather bracelets I have there. So that's the first layer. I'm gonna go ahead and lift up these trays, see what's underneath. So we've got some bracelets here. These are all costume bracelets, Dean Davidson, some of my silver pieces, and then my Christian Dior, I don't know what these are called, but they're like fabric bracelets. I've got 3 of them. They come in sets of 2. I purchased this blue one, and then a friend of mine purchased a set of 2 and gave one to me and one to another friend. So we have shared a set, and then this is from a friend of mine who started a jewelry line. I will try and remember to link to this down below as well. This is also from a friend of mine who makes jewelry. I'm not sure if she's still doing it, but again, if she is, I'll try and remember to link it down below. This is an old Chanel bracelet, and then this is also from Dean Davidson. And then next door over here are just some more chains. These are a mixture of costume and fine jewelry. So this is the costume necklace from Hermes that goes with those earrings. So it's got the lock there. And then this is a gift. This necklace was a gift. It's got my initial, and then it's got this starburst with diamonds in there. And then I put the Lisa Eldridge lipstick on there. She sent this charm to me. Isn't that so cute? I love that. And then I've got some of my Ideal pieces here. I love this piece. And then I've got some really large chains here from Stephanie Windsor. These are all 14 karat gold, I believe. And then some paperclip chains from her as well. All right, and then underneath here, let's move this aside. I just have like an assortment of costume jewelry from Dean Davidson. So some rings and a lot of chains. They've been so generous with me. This is one of my favorites. Isn't this so pretty? This one matches a pair of those Huggies. Oh, these right here. Isn't that pretty? Love that. And then, let's see, right next door here, we have, yes, a whole bunch of earrings. I think, are these all? These are all from Dean Davidson, except these. These are Alexis Batar earrings that I picked up at the boutique in Soho. They're so pretty. That's there. Let me see if there's anything else underneath here. I think I have more. Yeah, just some more earrings. These are actually from Jenny Bird. These like magnetize. Aren't these cool? And then you can kind of mix and match with different backs and stuff. And then here's a necklace from Jenny Bird. And then I have some ear cuffs from DeMarson. Love those. I've got pearl ones, and then I've got these two-tone clips. So cool. And yeah, these are earrings that I picked up at Barney's Co-op in Chelsea in New York probably 20 years ago. I love them because they look like chandelier pieces. Yeah, I have no idea who they're from or, you know, the designer name or anything like that. So that is that layer. Let's see what's underneath here. Oh, I just have one more necklace, and this is one from Jenny Bird as well. Very pretty. All right, let's see what's underneath here. Oh, we did that. Okay, let's go down 2 layers. This is a whole bunch of, yeah, these are all Dean Davidson chains. Look at these beautiful cabochon pendants. Here's one with my initial. I know you guys have seen me wear this. This also has my initial. And then I love this ball chain one. I love mixing these up. These are really fun. Look at this beautiful little pearl in there. And then do I have more? I think I have more necklaces. Yep. A whole bunch more. Yeah, these are pretty much all Dean Davidson. Oh, this is actually from, I think, I want to say Allegory, but that's not the right name. I will link them down below, but I love this necklace. Actually, I should move this up. I don't know why it's all the way at the bottom. But I really love this necklace. Yeah, I'm going to move this one up. But the rest of these are like an assortment of Dean Davidson chains. Look at this pave piece. So pretty. Yeah, so that's all of the necklaces. I put some of my chunkier earrings in here, ones that wouldn't fit in the smaller compartments. So I've got some more Dean Davidson hoops. These are from Alexis Batar. Aren't these fun? So pretty. These I picked up in Morocco at the Yves Saint Laurent Gardens. And then these are Dean Davidson drops as well. These are Bottega Veneta hoops that I love because they remind me of like ram horns. And then this is from my friend who started the jewelry line, same as this. Again, I'll try and remember to link down below. And then we have some random random bracelets. I think that's a choker. So this is a bracelet I picked up at a Donna Karan sample sale in the late 90s. Isn't this cool? I love this. I've kept this all these years. And then this is from And Other Stories, and this is a necklace and bracelet set, and it reminded me of this. So love those. And then this is silly. This is from Miss Butter's Daycare. This is actually a print of her nose. And they put it into this bracelet charm. Isn't that so cute? And then this is that Dean Davidson choker. So pretty easy to maneuver around the trays. It's not something I'm going to want to do when I'm in a rush and like digging for stuff. I feel like I'm going to end up making a mess. But I really like how all of this turned out. I am so excited that that is finally done. I can't tell you how long I've been wanting to do that. Just didn't have a plan. When I finally had the plan in mind to use this drawer to get some trays, I was like, yes, let's just do it. Let's just do it. We'll see if this works out. We'll see if I even go for the pieces underneath. That's always my worry, right? Like, am I really gonna dig underneath into those lower trays? Hopefully I will. It was like I got done kind of organizing everything to my liking, and I couldn't be more grateful. I never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I'd have enough jewelry that was valuable enough to me that I'd want to organize and, you know, keep in these velvet lined trays from Amazon. Never ever did I think I would have enough to have to do this. So I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. I look at this drawer and I think, gosh, even 5 years ago, never in my wildest dreams. That is it for my jewelry organization video, and I'll link to those trays down below. They're okay. They're okay. They were very inexpensive on Amazon, so I wasn't expecting anything great. But like the insides come out, you know, you can kind of like arrange them a little bit, which I think is really great, but you can't pull the tray out by grabbing the dividers, you know what I mean? And when I have them stacked up like this, if you don't have them stacked up like this, it's not a big deal. You just grab them from the outside, from the frame. But because I have them stacked up like this, I just always go and I like reach for the middle dividers to just pull the whole thing out, and just the dividers come up. So that's not good. But so far I'm loving them. I think they worked really well. I'm glad I measured everything, the drawers, the trays. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's Mishmas video. I will see you for tomorrow's Mishmas video. Bye!